Hi, it's Christian Harris, and I'm here in the offices of QBE, which is one of our insurance partners. So I thought this would be a great opportunity to do a video about what I call the insurer stick when it comes to risk management. So a bit of a story. A couple of years ago, I was called in by one of our insurance partners to discuss a higher education college in the northeast of the country. And the college had been suffering from a large number of slips and falls and resulting in a large number of claims. They were at the end of their insurance policy and were going out to market to see what deals they could get from other insurers, but essentially nobody else wanted to insure them because the risk was perceived as being so high. Now, there's a convention which says that the incumbent insurer will not put the potential client out of business by not insuring them, but of course, if you're the only game in town, no one else wants to write that business, then you could put the price to pretty much whatever you want the price to be. However, rather than being very draconian about this, what the insurer in this case decided to do was say to the client, look, you've got an issue here. We will give you insurance for next year, but the premium is going to go from here to here. However, if you engage with Christian and his team and you carry out the advice and the recommendations that they give you, then we'll reduce the premium back to its previous level, and therefore you'll be in exactly the same position as you were, other than you'll now have safer floors. So we visited, we carried out some slip testing, we looked at where their issues were, and essentially it was around the entrances where they had not great canopies, not great matting, and they were having slips when people were entering into the buildings because they had quite poor floor surfaces. So we recommended about £15,000 worth of work, which rectified the problems around those entrances. They paid for that. They got their insurance reduced back to the prior level. And in the 18 months after that, they had not one single insurance claim. So bearing in mind the average cost of a claim is about £10,000, their investment of £15,000 had seen them reduce their number of claims from several per year to zero. So overall, they were happy because they'd made a good investment and had a good outcome. The insurance company were also happy because they'd managed to reduce the risk, keep the client relationship solid, and set themselves up for future business with the clients. And we, of course, were happy because we'd managed to solve the problem and stop people from getting hurt. So a win-win all around. Now, that was, as I say, the insurer's stick because they forced the client pretty much to go down that route. However, it resulted in a good outcome. There are different ways that insurers will approach risk management when it comes to funding and things like that, which I'll cover in another video. But in the meantime, I hope that has been interesting and useful. If you feel there's anything we could help you with when it comes to slip safety, I'd recommend booking in a free 15-minute call with me. You can visit the website, which is slipsafety.co.uk/call, and choose a time and day that suits you. Thanks for watching.